we're in uplands, well-drained soils, fairly. This is what in ecology would be described as mesic, meaning moderately moist conditions, but it's not wet in the sense of the wetland at Cedar Crest that we'll see later. So what I wanted to do was just talk for a second about some of the trees that compose this canopy. This is sugar maple right here, and this one. And sugar maple is an upland maple. Red maple, which we'll see at Cedar Crest, can be both extremely up, real dry, mountaintop, ridgetop, and swamp forest. So it can be a wetland species. So here we've got sugar maple, the upland species. Among the oaks, there's a lot of variety too, between wet and dry. That's a black oak over there, the big one. And black, think alliteration, black has blocky bark. On the mature ones, you can see the blocks as you go up. And there are other ones that we can look at as we go that red oak has different looking bark, and so does white oak. Those are all upland species. In the wetlands, we'll get pin oak, which is a much different looking species, and we'll take a look at that one. This tree in front of us here is basswood, which is has more northern affinities. It has the leaf has an asymmetric base. It's deeper on one side than on the other, and it has a flattened petiole. Another good upland species.
I just want to point out, if I may, that basswood is a root that wood carvers use when they carve birds and other things.
Right.
The reason for that is because it's a relatively soft wood which takes very good detail, and it has very little grain. That's why they use it.
Great, good information. One of the interesting things to me is the amount of seedlings that you see in the forest floor here. I live in southeastern Pennsylvania, where the deer have basically eliminated regeneration in the woods. There's a browse line in any wood you go into where I am that's eye height and below, and there's virtually no regeneration of native species in that understory. I have 5 deer in my freezer, and it's not enough. They're just too many. But up here, clearly there's some pretty good regeneration of some native species. Let's listen just for a second back there. That is a Carolina wren. My kids called that the doodly doodly bird. Doodly doodly doodly, doodly doodly doodly. Has a white eye stripe and the typical wren habit with the tail kind of pointing up. And they're associated with the denser understories with an open canopy, and you can see that over on the hillside over there, that's exactly what you have.